Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. My name is Genevieve, and this is going to be a reading. It's a random reading I decided to pull, and hopefully, it gives some of you a message that you may be asking about or looking for, asking for a sign towards. And what I wanted to know is, what does the outcome look like? What does it look like? So, we're going to pull for someone's energy here. I just asked for clarity and a clear message. Mind my speech, because the after the retrograde is when I get affected for some reason really strong sometimes. So what can I do? Okay, so we're going to ask for a clear message here, what the outcome looks like. And, I didn't want to ask in their eyes or in your eyes. In general, what does the outcome of this union look like? Okay, let me mention, please, for tomorrow, I am running specials for Black Friday, and the code to get 50% off of my Divine Love spread, which is under recorded readings, is 2222, and you will get 50% off. And if you would like to get my freestyle reading, which is normally $100, the code is 2020 and it will be 50% off. So $50. And I think that that's a great exchange. I'm happy to do it. I don't mind at all. And I hope that, you can take advantage of this. So thank you so much. And also feel free to ask questions about the Paris lock your, well, it's love locks is what I'm calling it, actually. Before I shuffle this, I do want to mention where I stopped. Do I still have it here? Yes, I do. The King of Cups. And remember, the question here is, what does the ending of this story, of this journey look like? And this is the card of commitment. So that's just a beautiful message to start with, okay? Let's see what comes up. In regards to, I'm feeling guided to pull from this deck first. Okay, I got that message. And I almost feel like I don't need to even ask the question again. Oh, wow. Take action. So this is, beautiful, beautiful message. Okay, someone's ready to take action here. Tell me more. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and one more, and I'll put that together. Yeah, okay. So someone really wants to take action right now, but I feel that they know it is not the right time, that they just have to wait a moment. There's no need to worry. These big happy changes that are coming in here, it's inevitable is the word I have. For a lack of a better one, it's happening no matter what. Resistance is unneeded, unwarranted. This will happen. You don't even have to take much action, especially not at this time. Like, someone doesn't have to take any action as much as they want to. It's just, whether it's you or the person, it's just not the right time right this moment. And they know that. They're very aware, and they have a very strong belief this is happening no matter what. So there's no need to worry. If this moment isn't the right time, it's here. It's on the way. It's the pause right before you shoot the arrow. It's the pause right before you cut the string in half, or right before you take that snip, right before you pull the trigger. It's the pause right before that action will happen. Okay, so I guess that's a little bit of a foundation to this reading. And I'm also going to get something here from this deck. What would your person, what do we need to know about the ending, the look of the ending with this energy here? Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. So right now, it seems as though there's separation for many of you. And if there's not separation, there's just not much forward movement. There might still be actually what feels a bit like moving backwards. This person loves you so much. And I think that this person has difficulty expressing that, like expressing it to the depths of their soul and to the depths of their core. Um, and if they could, if they had their way, like deep within them, this person would want you to know, they would do anything for you to know how much they love you. You know, and whatever's happening right now between the two of you, whether you're in communication or not, it's not exactly where they want to be either. So it feels awful. They are excited, just as excited for the day that you both can start again and have a fresh, clean slate and really learn each other. And it's going to be a fresh start. It really is. The union is going to be a fresh start. For some of the relationships, whatever you may be, man or woman, you decide who this is for. Um, I feel like some of you have tried so hard, you almost got sick, or you almost made yourself feel sick. And I think that there's a very strong mirroring energy here where someone was wrong for not putting in an effort or not balancing that out, but also someone was wrong for doing that. It was like feeding, it didn't matter what you did at that point. The imbalance was there. And um, at some point, someone wanted to get away from someone. There's always a runner, there's always a chaser. And both parties, I think, are realizing like their part in this growth that was learning stages. And it may look as though it was wrong, or it may feel as though there was wrongs done, but they were all part of what was meant to happen, all part of the growth here, all part of what you were meant to learn, and what you learn, what you take with you from this. Okay. Just want to see if I get something from this deck. I really highly, wow, this is not the type of deck to use for a tarot reading. I highly recommend you getting them. Sorry, it's upside down. Our Moments, it's called. So I was guided to pull a card from here to provoke maybe conversation or thought in regards to what happened here. But the question is on this card, who was the most toxic person you've ever known? So I feel honestly like in this relationship, you guys at times have been very toxic to each other. And you didn't have the strength to walk away from this toxicity. It happens naturally, right? It just happens. You just get so wound up in it, and it can become very toxic. But I do feel, moving forward, because with the big happy changes, no need to worry. This was all meant to happen anyhow. You've learned a lot from this. That's why I did the pick a card reading using these cards, so you could learn a bit more about yourself. This deck is what I'll be using. So someone's not ready to take actions just yet. And as I'm saying that, before I'm even, getting into it, we have the Judgment card. So honestly, and I'm seeing the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords pop up at the bottom. Let's discuss this because I'm definitely guided to speak on this. There's an ending that's happening. That's why this person is not ready to take action just yet. This person still has something in their past that they are ending, and most likely it would be a relationship or a marriage or a commitment of some sort. It is the Judgment card, and it is about looking back to the past with compassion. There could be a Queen of Swords involved, but often more importantly, the Queen of Swords, which can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, an air sign, represents a woman who has gone through a lot. And in this situation, I'm sure that this is the energy of where this ending is happening. We even have the Nine of Swords underneath that and the Ten of Cups. So that's huge message there. Um, and the King of Pentacles. So we have, I didn't even see that. We're just going to pull these out. Okay, this is something here big. Okay. And this is how I saw that actually. So it's like that and this. Okay. So let's really get into this here. Your person that, we're asking about how the future is going to be with your person, and it mentions that it's not the time to take action, and there's definitely a strong reason why, and that's because there hasn't been a full completion, the completion that we're waiting for and that needs to happen. And what the message is that I'm guided to tell us is that judgment is, XX, and we're needing and looking for that third X. So it's got to be like a XXX. And I saw the red sign. I just had a vision of it. I don't know where that's used. Maybe like, I have no idea. But a white sign with 3 red X's. So it's almost like, you got to get like ding, 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 like in a game or something like that, to be honest. And we had the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Now, as I was saying, the Queen of Swords is really strong representation of a woman that's been, first of all, divorced or left many times at times. It's a great energy. It's someone who's learned a lot of lessons. But in this case, with the Ten of Swords, I'm not seeing so much that this person has been left a lot of times, which is very possible. I'm just seeing this as the woman that's getting left. Okay, because there's also the Ten of Swords right behind her. She's trying to protect herself. She has her guard up. She knows that this is ending, but she is still protecting what matters to her. She is the one, now that I see this with the Weight card and the Queen of Swords, they both have their sword up. She is the one that is saying, wait. She is the reason this hasn't finalized. It could be as simple as her telling the person she's not ready yet. And your person being such a caring person that they're like, okay, I'll take my time. You're not ready. We know this is happening. There's something here. Okay. And I feel with the Nine of Swords also coming out with the Ten of Swords before I noticed this missing card here. This Queen of Swords could be real heavy in her emotions and thoughts, but more in her thoughts, because I'm picking up like a very bipolar energy. And I'm not putting anyone down. We've all been there. Some of us, actually do have an issue in that. I'm not putting anyone down with that. But, if you don't eat, and I speak about this, I think I spoke of it the other day, like make sure you eat, make sure you nourish yourself, especially when you're stressed out, because depleting your brain, it will affect you big time. So this may be someone who was in her bed for days, who is happy one second and then upset the next second, who's not eating much. She may actually be turning to forms of starvation. Like she may be punishing herself right now, thinking that she's protecting herself. This is the energy that's not ready to go. Okay. So with the King of Pentacles, and I see this queen looking right at him. I wonder if you can see any better. Not really. But the queen is, looking right at the king. And on her side, she has the Ten of Swords. She is extremely upset, trying to hang on to something that isn't, she's not ready to let go of it for some reason. She's not even happy. So she's not thinking straight. This king, on the other hand, I think at some point he saw, or he was so sure that this was going to be his life. But he realized he wants more. This king actually does love himself, okay? And I'm not saying that this queen doesn't love herself. I'm just saying right now she's angry. This is most likely a wife, because the judgment card here, this is someone who's going through separation with this person right now, but not allowing it, even though it's over. In her mind, it's over too. So it can be an ego thing why she's hanging on to it. This masculine energy, I feel like he doesn't have his guard up anymore. He's ready to release. He thought this is where he would be, and it's completed its cycle. He didn't have what he wanted in a relationship, and now he's ready to find the true peace of mind that he desires, and find a way to get to it. So far, leading up to the ending, there's a bit of a battle. So what happens moving forward with this? So, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Amazing. Moving forward, the card that fell over, the first row, we have the Queen of Swords here, is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is about release and self-confidence and loving thyself and knowing thyself. And it's right next to the Nine of Swords. So everything is going to be all right for everyone involved here. This woman who is really in her head is going to all of a sudden be in her happiness. It will take some time for her to get there, but she will get there. And underneath, we have the Nine of Cups. So we literally have 3 nines in a row, and 2 of them are pretty damn good. And the Nine of Swords is good in its sense that it's about purging, right? So it's all needed. This is about the flow of life. One ending leads to another beginning. One ending gives lessons. So moving forward, we have this energy of someone becoming single, of them becoming single and both becoming happy in their own ways. Because the 10 of Cups goes to the 9 of Cups. It's a wish that's going to be fulfilled. So tell us more. Trusting my ideas and directions. So the wait is over, is what I hear with that. And seeing the Fool card, the wait will be over. The actions will be able to be taken. So this is going to be someone that is going to have to get the courage. This is someone who's also going to be working. This person is almost, working on coming towards this union, this King of Pentacles energy. And I say that because, and here's another 7. The numbers are really big here, but here's that 9. Exactly what I was waiting for. I say that because I'm seeing the numbers add up here. So we're going to the 8 of Pentacles, where this king is ready to actively work towards what he wants and what he values. And what he values is peace of mind. What his peace of mind is the relationship he's truly always wanted with his divine feminine. And here is that gift. And that will equal the 9. So once his plans are in order, like there's still some sort of blockage. Okay, let me just see this. King of Cups, his heart, and the Lovers. So this is what the blockage is about him. Because I do feel that he needs to really get into his full single self. So I almost feel like he's still hanging on a little to the past situation, not necessarily to the past person. But this king has to become an anchor on his own, and he has to move forward, fully turning his back on any memories of the past. It's just what this king has to do. And he needs to get from that Eight of Pentacles to that Nine of Pentacles himself, and realize that he deserves this love that he craves, that he wishes for. But at this time, even though this person will be single and happy, I see him still hanging on a bit. And the reason is that he has to do the work. He's also making a plan on how he's going to be moving forward to what he values. But he also really has to become his own anchor. Okay, so he really has to become his own support system and trusting in his decisions. And look at that, as I say that, I trust my knowing and make a commitment. That is when he will make the commitment. When he gets his full power back. So you can be dealing with any sign person, obviously, but I will say we have the earth signs very prevalent here, especially on the masculine side. We have, and that is for those that don't know, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have air, very prevalent in the feminine side here. A lot of air energy is involved here. And we have cups as well. So this really talks about what this person's coming out of and moving forward to the Lovers. Let's pull some more cards on the Lover. Because it's not really, telling... Oh, yes. I was just about to say it's not really talking about the divine feminine yet. And look at what we have right over the King of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. And if I was clarifying the Lovers, it would literally have... If you could see from my angle, I really have to get another camera. But we literally have this energy here. The Lovers, the King, and the Queen looking at each other. This is the divine feminine. I was just about to bring it up, that we're not really mentioning the divine feminine here. And this is the Wish card at the bottom. Wow. It's just going to be easy like that. Once your person is in the right spot, it's just going to fall into place just like that. Like, you might want to rewind and see how that went down there. It's very special. And this is a very special gift. And you've earned it. You deserve it. You've earned it. I really feel like a lot of people actually earned this. You earned the right to have freedom of your mind, of your heart, of learning all these lessons and healing. This is like beyond healing, to the point where you are just able to manifest anything you want. You can just give and receive all in the same time. So let's pull from this deck, because that message is so beautiful. So beautiful. So we're still talking. I just want to go in the Lover's energy again. Ooh. Oh, now why did that want to double fall? But you know what? It's okay. It's actually the Death card. And guess what the wording on the Death card is? Because I'm still clarifying the Lover's energy. And this is the Angel of Transformation. Look at those flowers there. They almost look like poppies. And it's still November. It's poppy season still. This is all happening behind the scenes. There is going to be a rebirth. This is what the ending looks like. This is what the union looks like. It looks like two people coming back together. The seeds have been planted, is what I hear. Like, it's happening. There's something huge happening right now. Maybe over this weekend. Maybe there's a lot of memories that are getting stirred up. Nostalgia. People are feeling good and they're more grateful. Therefore, they are raising their frequencies. Supporting each other, Six of Cups. I was just saying, so what is the final outcome going to be? The Six of Cups. It's really interesting because we also have the Six of Swords at the bottom, resolution and support. There's going to be discussions between the two of you. You're going to work in ways that support each other's growth and rebirth, is what I hear. Instead of running, you're going to resolve, is the next message I hear. There's going to be a balance. So, and it's not like about good and bad, but a balance of everything. So it's balanced. Like that's all. Just so it's balanced. Like it's not ready until it's balanced. Just like you make a salad dressing, you just got to balance it just because you got to balance it. You might have to add some salt just to balance it. Maybe salt represents the bad stuff, but you just got it just to make it balanced. Not because it's bad and good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't even. So we have the 8 of Cups at the bottom and the departure is over. Okay, that's what I feel when I see that. Never mind. The 2 cards that just came out, recognition, 6 of Wands, and the Angel of Freedom. This is the Devil card. And in this deck, this is a new deck. I don't know the name. I don't have the box around me. If I ever make cards, I'm writing the name on the back of the cards. So this is the Devil card, and it actually is about freedom. This is about the chains being lifted off of 2 dragons. Okay, guys, do you guys hear that? There's 2 energies getting the chains lifted right off. It's like the devil's taking it off, but the devil doesn't look like a devil here. He looks like an angel. So there is going to be that victory. There's going to be the recognition for all of the work you've put in. And I feel like with the departure card, like you're departing to a new level of abundance. The Empress underneath that, like you're departing to this new level of growth. You are rising above any heartache. And the support card. You just have a lot of support. Why is there 2 support cards? There's 2 support cards. Good for them, because support is important here. You're going to have support. You're going to have trust. You're going to be able to communicate. Guys, this is a beautiful reading, and I'm just going to stop here because it just, what more, can you ask for in a message? Thank you so much. Join me, lock some loves in or lock some intention in, and wow, just have a really good day, okay, everyone? Happy Thanksgiving. Bye for now.